What is happening, everybody? It's me here, coming to explain to you Wendler's 531 powerlifting program that I'm currently doing. Now, what is this program? Basically, it's a powerlifting program, and it's geared toward gaining strength. If you don't know the difference between a powerlifting program and a bodybuilding program, you probably shouldn't be on this video. You should probably be reading a book or something. You better be doing some research. This is a percentage-based workout centered around your 1 rep max and improving your 1 rep max, and in turn increasing the amount of weight that you use for any rep range. Really, it doesn't necessarily have to be a 1 rep max. I don't like to max out very often. If you guys have watched any of my videos, you should know this by now, but I feel that for this contest prep, I need to maintain my strength and get as strong as possible. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Now, this is centered around your 4 major lifts, 4 major compound lifts: bench press, squat, overhead press, and your deadlift. I'm going to be doing sumo deadlifts for right now. I'm going to be doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off, Thursday, Friday, and on Saturday I'm going to be incorporating forearm and bicep work. Possibly some rear delts. Even though that is not what the program calls for, I'm throwing a 5th day in so that way I can hit my biceps still. Gotta get the pump, boys. Saturday normally would be off, and then Sunday off. That's the best way to structure it. You could do it however you'd like, but I don't recommend doing 4 days in a row. That'll fuck you up. It goes in cycles, guys. There's 4 weeks, so it's basically a monthly scale. Week 1 is sets of 5. Week 2 is sets of 3. Week 3 is sets of 5-3-1, hence the name Wendler 5-3-1. And week 4 is a deload, which, if you don't know what a deload is, basically is when you use about half the weight that you usually would use and just either work on form. It's basically just to take a load off your body, give your central nervous system a little bit of a break. So, like I said, you're going to be doing a bench day, a squat day, standing overhead press, and deadlift. Now, for me, I calculated my numbers ahead of time so that way I wasn't sitting there in the gym fucking dicking around on the calculator. But it takes a little bit of time, and it is a little confusing unless you have it down on paper. Now, how do you find your 1 rep max? That's the number you're going to be using. That is the key. Now, I'll put a formula up right here to find your 1 rep max. Or, like for me, the most I've pulled, I'll use deadlift for an example. I pulled 475. I know I could do a little more than that. I could probably do 485, but I only pulled 475, so that's the number I'm going to be using. To start the program, you have to use 90% of your 1 rep max to do the calculations. So for me, 475 times 0.90 is 451. So 451 is technically the max that I use for this program. Now, for week 1, for your sets of 5, you're going to be doing 65% of your 1 rep max, so 451 times 0.65 for 1 set of 5. The next set of 5 is going to be 75% of that, and then 85, which your last set is always going to be a plus set, so 65% for sets of 5, 75% for sets of 5, 85% for sets of 5 plus, which means if you could do more than 5 reps, that's great. Oftentimes in the beginning of the workout, probably your first or second cycle, you're going to be doing maybe even in the double digits. For me, for example, my number came out to be 385. I think I rounded it up to 385. I did that for 12. And I might have been able to do 1 more, maybe. But my form was starting to get bad, so I was like, alright, I'm done. Don't want to snap my shit up too bad. So, that's week 1. Week 2, you're going to be doing sets of 3. So for this, you're going to be doing 70%, 80%, and 90% of your 1 rep max. Again, last set, 3 plus. So if you can get more than 3, aim for like 6 maybe 5. If you can do it, do it. Your last set has to be balls out for all of these, whether it's overhead press, bench, deadlift, or squat. They got to be balls out. Your third week, week 3, your Wendler 5-3-1, is going to be 75% for 5 reps, 85% for 3 reps, 95% for 1 rep. Obviously, it's not going to be a dead 1 rep max, but it's 95% up. So, you know, it's going to be a great program, guys. Then your week 4 is just a deload. So 40%, 50%, 60%, 1 rep max. Boom, there's your first cycle, all done. Now, with your upper body movements, after you complete 1 cycle for your upper body movements, you add 5 pounds to your 1 rep max. And for your lower body, you add 10 pounds. So, for example, my deadlift. Alright, so 451 is my estimated 1 rep max. So for cycle 2, I'm going to be doing 461. And then taking the percentages of that. So it'll probably end up being like 5 pounds. My lifts will go up like 5 pounds or so. I'm expecting. Haven't done the math out for that yet, but I'm taking it a week at a time. Now with this program, you're thinking, oh, all I'm doing is benching, deadlifting, squatting, and overhead pressing. But there is a little bit more than that. It is a powerlifting program. It's not a bodybuilding program. You will get bigger, but it's mostly geared towards strength. Like I said, if you don't know the difference between hypertrophy training and strength training, well, I'm sorry, I'm not doing that in this video. But if you'd like to see another video, just comment below and maybe I'll make one. There is what we call assistance work or accessory work, however you want to call it. Basically, it's the fluff around your workout, a little more volume. You can do things that are joker sets, which is, I think it's Wendler 531 or Beyond 531 or something like that. Basically, a joker set is you do your, say for your sets of 5, you do 5 for your first set, 5, and then next set you do 6, whatever. So you would up the weight 5% of what you did for that working set for your last set. So let's use easy numbers. Say you do 100 pounds for your overhead press. Okay, so you got to add 5%, so that would be 5 pounds. So you do 105. Oh, boom! Congratulations, you got 5 reps, just like you were supposed to. All right, now up your weight 5 more %. So, okay, 110 pounds. Okay. You couldn't get it, so you're done. You stop once you can't get the rep range. You should be able to get above it 1 or 2 sets. And then after that, you drop to your first working weight. So your first set of 5 that you did, which would be 65% of your 1 rep max, and rep that out for as many as you can. This will burn. I think for me I did 20 reps, so it really sucked. I think it was like 115 pounds. I think I did it for like 20 reps or so. It just feels so heavy. Accessory work is basically you could do that. There's big but boring, the triumvirate. There's a whole bunch of other things that you could do. You could do like calisthenics, like body weight exercises. You could do your hypertrophy, but you're not going for too much volume. You're just doing, I think in his program it's 10 or 5 sets of 10, something like that. And with whatever exercise you want. For me, what I'm doing is, for example, on chest day, I'm going to be doing, or bench day rather. Forget it's not a bodybuilding program. I'll do my bench press, do my 3 sets or 4 sets, whatever. I'll do my joker set, and then I'll do cable crosses, like 2 or 3 sets. I'm going to do some incline work for a few sets. I'll do shoulder press for probably 2 sets. I'll do skull crushers for 2 sets. Maybe dips, and then I'm done. That's the end of the workout. Then for deadlifts, I'll do like hamstring curls. I'll do my deadlifts, do my hamstring curls, back extensions, maybe some rack pulls, or deficit deadlifts, something of that nature. That's the end of the workout. Accessory work, again, don't go too overboard because you're lifting heavy all throughout the week. All your workouts are basically heavy workouts, below 5 reps. Unless you're doing your joker sets or your plus reps, or your plus rep sets. Ugh. So typically everything's below 5 reps, so your central nervous system's going to take a beating. So be careful of that. You don't want to be doing too much volume with this workout. You don't want to have the mindset coming in like, because you're only using 90% of your 1 rep max, you don't want to come in with a mindset like, oh, fuck, this is stupid. I'm just going to add on 50 pounds or whatever. It's a slow progression, guys. You're not going to expect to put on 30 pounds by going balls out straight from the beginning in about a month. You can't put on that much in a month. I'm sorry, guys. It's a slow progression, but it will work. You have to give it time. The first cycle, I'm sure, the first cycle you can just skip the deload completely, obviously, because the weights are lighter. You won't need a deload. But as it keeps going, that's going to be detrimental in order to recover and keep maintaining your strength gains. Let me know if you like this video, if it was helpful or not. If you want more videos like this to come, subscribe right now. Till next time, guys, I'm out of here. Peace. Which is our